Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, ladies. And I am Mr. Irrelevant, and welcome back to Mr. Irrelevant Plays. Today, I am now giving a honest review of the next ship from the bundle, which is the NV Temporal. I was thinking it was a light cruiser, but it's not. Probably because like 2 out of the 4 ships are light or have light in their name. Gosh, excuse me, sorry. I basically just woke up a little bit ago and I'm still tired. I could easily lay back down and go back to bed. But I really wanted to make this video. I was going to make it yesterday, but I had to work basically like excuse me, basically a 12-hour shift. So, this ship's loadout is a 4-4. 4 in the front, 4 in the back. Despite that, I almost broke a mill with it the other day. Did a random elite with not a random elite. Did a blind queue with Hive elite with a friend of mine. It was just him and I. And I did 976,000 DPS. Well, 9,700. Sorry, 976,778 DPS. Yoda ended up being in that run. For those who don't know who Yoda is a really awesome, cool dude, and very nice man. And he was actually partially in run, and immediately DM'd it to me. So yeah, their ship. I mean, I'm not too surprised that I was able to get that because if I was able to break a mill with the Tucker class, I really don't see why a ship like this can't either. So with this being a cruiser, it does have the, cruiser mechanic of having these command abilities, even though they're different kind of command. You only get boost to shields and boost to weapons, and that's it. With this also being a temporal ship, you have the temporal mechanic, which y'all know that I'm not the biggest fan of. When it comes to console layout, before it's even X2, so ignoring universal consoles, it is 5 engineering, 2 science, 4 tactical, and a hangar bay. I actually do have a theory. And, yeah, these pets right here, ones that come off the NV, are going to be replacing the Type 7s, especially since the Type 7s are going to be getting nerfed at some point soon. Not sure when it's happening, but at some point, excuse me, at some point soon, they are getting nerfed, and, yeah, no, these things, a buddy of mine actually already tested the Type 7s versus these things, and he said that they're almost, like, in terms of their DPS, this thing does a little bit more DPS, so it's, yeah. These things are probably going to replace Type 7s, and that's just my honest opinion. Based on what abilities that they have, what they can do, and the fact that they're, in terms of, like, their raw DPS, they're good. They're really, really good. I really liked them too. I just wish we also had, that as a shuttle. That would have been fun. Anyway, so when it comes to the ship's performance, this thing moves very well. Similar to the NP and the I would say its maneuverability is slightly better than the excuse me, than the Vulcan Science Destroyer, but it's not as good as the NP. Obviously, with NP being as fast as it is, of course, it's going to be, zooming. Way better than any of the other ones. Now, I do have my parse working. Finally. Let's just see. Let's just hope that it doesn't break. Again, like during the previous video. Then go ahead and queue us for an infected elite, just like I did with the previous ships. The reason why I'm choosing infected over hive is because hive, well, I will die. And infected is a quick, fast TFO to do, where you can see how this ship performs. I really like this ship. I like its design. I love the Star Trek Enterprise era ship designs. I'm so glad that they added another Federation variant. Like I said in the actual video discussing the bundle itself, they could have added all of the Zindi ships, and it would have actually been a bundle that probably people would not be en masse hating. I still like this bundle. I still think it's a great bundle. The stuff you get with it is kind of awesome. I do think that they should have replaced. They should have not replaced the T6 ship coupons with this, because that's kind of. I know. I know. I have a feeling I know why they did it. It's because the Klingon recruit event's currently going on. So they're like, hey, you know, if we have new players and they see that there's a Klingon recruit event, let's go ahead and get this, so then they can fly, you know, the ships. Which, you know, makes sense. But at the same time, they should have kept it with the T6 coupons. That's just me. So, another thing about the NV Multi-mission Temp Cruiser. You can kit bash the crap out of this thing. It does have the modernized look for it too, which does look pretty good. I'm not a huge fan of the fins or wings, which you can take those off. But because of the fact that this one has it, they're like, let's do the same thing for the modernized one, which is totally fine. You can also take these off, with just having these nacelles without the fins, which is an option as well. I liked it on this version of the ship, so I keep them on. But you can kit bash the crap out of this thing, because you also have access to this, and you have access to this, and you have access to this. So having the entire Okinawa like ship line, you like the kit bash ability is pretty wild. Just like, I mean, in terms of up to this point, this ship has the most kit bash potential. Next to the NX refit, with having, you know, Columbia, NX, the Drexler, and then of course the NX refit. I don't need to really go over this ship because it's been in the game since like forever. The only way to get the Columbia is by owning the 10th anniversary bundle, unfortunately. So for those that really like the ship design, you're gonna have to wait for the 10th anniversary bundle to hit the market again. Whenever that happens. If it ever does happen, which I hope that they do, because the 10th anniversary bundle is fantastic. And also, since I've been watching Star Trek Enterprise, I've actually been flying this ship with a setup that really shouldn't work, but is. I'm running the weapon set that's basically part of this ship, and then running standard phaser beams, which y'all know cannons and beams definitely should not be going together, because they do not work well together. But whatever. Theme builds, baby. And I don't feel like running cannons at the moment anyway. So let's go ahead and stand by for the TFO to pop. I will be back. I'll basically be putting the record on pause, and then once TFO pops, I'll be hitting resume. So see y'all in a little bit. We're in the TFO now. Took a minute, but we are here. Alrighty. Now, I'm not saying that this mechanic is bad. I just personally don't like it because using this mode, you lose, you lose 20% incoming hull healing, which is detrimental. I did not mean to activate that ability. Whatever. I'm already losing HP a lot. 20%, and not getting 20% of my incoming healing is really bad. And I forgot to hit the parse. Wow. I survived. Question. Way. Okay. So far, so good. So I am running a disruptor build currently just because the new Klingon event weapons are actually pretty good, honestly. Dang it. I knew that was going to have to come. And there we go. But the fact I didn't start my parse in time because I'm still trying to wake up. And I died once, still did good DPS, 655. Yeah, no, I mean, like I said, this ship performance is very, very, very good. My healing could have been better if I didn't have that one mode activated, but, it happens. So, where do I rate this ship a solid... I give this one another 9.5 out of 10. Just like the NP. This thing is so good. I personally really enjoy this ship. It's really fun to fly. Go ahead and analyze the parse log, see where I was at. Max one hit of 1.2, DPS 665k, total damage I did was 107 million. Of course, as I started the parse late, immediately started me way up here, immediately dropped. That's my fault. Probably could have been better, but I am not too good at remembering how to do that. So my spikes. Go ahead and take a look at me. All over the place, but all of them extremely high. As you can see, most of them are way up here. which is really, really good. I still have no idea what this is, but that went up a couple of times. I have a feeling I know what my max one hit was from. I think it was from "You Are Dismissed," which there it is. Pretty sure "You Are Dismissed" was my max one hit. If it's not that, then it's either going to be that or my inhibiting phaser lance. One of the two. But yeah, I mean, this is the NV. I love this ship. I actually don't even remember what console comes off of this thing, which is my fault. But yeah, 4-4 layout, really solid setup that you can do with this thing. Its stations is Lieutenant Commander Universal, Lieutenant Commander Miracle Worker Tactical, Lieutenant Tactical, Temporal, Engineering Commander, and then Lieutenant Science. So you do have some play you can do with this thing with Miracle Worker abilities, with Temporal abilities. I'm just not running them because my current setup, just, what I currently have. This ship, like I said before, I'll even show you. Like here it is. Run that I did. Yoda, which it's very hard to really see. My DPS is right here. Not high run. So, yeah. I like this ship. I like this build. I love flying this thing. You'll see me fly this ship a lot. And yeah. No, this is the Envy multi-mission cruiser, temporal cruiser. Solid 9.5 out of 10. This ship is so much fun. Its trait, let me see. Any temporal bridge officer ability or Miracle Worker bridge officer ability, you and up to 4 allied players within 5 kilometers get a 5% cooldown reduction on captain abilities and 50% flight speed for 10 seconds, which, honestly, that's a really good trait. So for those who don't know what captain abilities are, it's stuff like, your fleet. So for me, Tactical Fleet 3, Tactical Innovative 3, Vulnerability Assessment Sweep, Fire on My Mark, stuff like that. Stuff that only your captain can do. So those types of abilities get an awesome cooldown, which is actually really good. So if having this on there, running Miracle Worker and Temporal abilities, you can basically have a much better potential spamming your captain abilities, like Attack Pattern Alpha, for example. So combining that with that one trait that I run, I even have it equipped. Oh no, right here, yeah. Intelligence Agents Attaché. Weapon critical strikes, permanently recharge. Oh, partially recharge captain abilities. So every single time you critically hit, you restore your captain abilities. Combine those two. Have fun spamming Alpha or Sub Nuke or any other captain ability, because that's just a really good combination. So I actually do plan on testing it with my with the one character that I'm doing a thing with. These 4 ships are going to be a great addition to that character's ship roster. So yep, this is the NV. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Stay tuned, because I will be doing the Andorian Cruiser next, and which is my favorite out of the 4. So yeah, God bless, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye.